Hi. Mr. Azran, the landlord here, and the time is 10 minutes past 4, 10 hours on Thursday, 21st of January 2021. And I'm about to have the second bowl of my rainbow salad. All right, so for the second bowl, what I've decided was just like the first bowl to add these pickled green olives. Okay, you can see it very clearly here. That's a green olive there. And I've also added some pumpkin seeds and 2 scoops of chia seeds. So these are the small chia seeds, those little black things. When you soak them in water, they become like biji selasi, like basil seeds. Um, what do you call it? Telur kata, they call it. So these are getting moist and they're turning into telur kata, like you can see it happening before your eyes. They're turning into like frog's eggs or tadpoles, more like frog eggs rather than tadpoles. Okay, I've also got some pumpkin seeds. Let me try to find one for you. They're well. Oh, okay, that's pumpkin seeds, I think. Yep, those are pumpkin seeds. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, that's definitely pumpkin seed. I didn't have the pumpkin seeds or the chia seeds earlier. In my first bowl, I just had the green olives in my first bowl. It's the verdict after having the first bowl. I can tell you it's really nice and juicy and sweet. There's juiciness from the juice of the tomatoes, the juice of the orange, the juice of the pineapple, the juice of the yacon, and the grapes, the sweetness of the grapes, sweetness of the pineapple, the sweetness of the navel orange. They all work to counter the sourness of the key lime and the lemon and the vinegars. But the vinegars are not terribly sour because pomegranate vinegar is not sour and peach vinegar is really quite sweet. Now you may ask me, why do I put so many types of vinegars, acidity in there? Isn't just key lime juice enough? Why do you have to put lemon juice as well as vinegar? Well, the vinegar is there for the acetic acid, which turns into acetate when you eat it, and the acetate will react with the nitrates in the leafy green vegetables and produce nitric oxide, which is essential for your cardiovascular health. So that's why the various vinegars are there. And I use a lot of different types of vinegars because I get bored if I just use one. Or after a while, you'll hate your cooking, you dread eating because it's the same boring old stuff. So I think I have like 8 or 9 different types of vinegars in my house, and I mix and match depending on my mood. So today I particularly wanted pomegranate vinegar because I put fresh pomegranate seeds, so I thought it would be a nice match. And then I was a little concerned about the sourness from the pineapple as well as the lemon juice and the key lime, so I put some peach vinegar, which tends to be a little on the sweeter side. What else? Oh yeah, why do I put both lime juice as well as lemon juice then? Okay, there's a difference between key lime juice and lemon juice. Lemon juice has more ascorbic acid than citric acid, whereas the opposite is true of key lime juice. Key lime is limau nipis, by the way. I don't bother with limau kasturi because the cultivars are terrible. They've got more seeds than juice, so I just don't bother. It'll be nice if Marty can invent a seedless key lime though. Anyway, coming back to lime juices, the key lime juice has more citric acid than ascorbic acid. Now, ascorbic acid is vitamin C and it's a major antioxidant. So I put both, okay? And I used to think that citric acid was really non-essential for nutrition, but it is, okay? There's this thing called the 8-step citric acid cycle, and you'll find if you look it up in nutritional biochemistry that it's essential for the metabolism of lipids, which is called lipolysis, and for the metabolism of glucose, which is called glycolysis, okay? So that's why I have various types of acidity in my salad. the lime and lemon juices, as well as the vinegar. Vinegar is essential if you have leafy greens. If you don't have leafy greens, then it's not that essential to have vinegar in your salad. The pumpkin seeds are there because it's got some minerals like zinc, magnesium, vitamin E, and they're supposed to be good for my prostate. Flax seeds is because I'm vegan, and it has good what do you call it, fatty acids, DHA, omega 3 or whatever. So it's got the better type of lipids for you. Flax seeds also have that, but I've run out of ground flax seeds, and I didn't got round to grinding up my brown flax seeds into flax meal. But basically, flax seeds also have omega 3s, DHA, and whatever else, the good lipids for you, the good fatty acids. Flax seeds have to be ground because they have a very hard husk. If you eat them without grinding them, you'll pass them out whole, and I suppose you can plant them in your garden if you want to. Of course, you have to do your business in the garden. Anyway, coming back to food as opposed to what comes out the other end. Flax meal, if you've never tasted it before, you'll be quite surprised how fishy it tastes. It's the same omega 3s that you find in fish oil, okay? What else? Oh, I put the green olives because I wanted some saltiness. Generally, I don't put any salt. In fact, I've used less than 100 milliliters of salt in the past 4 years. I just finished some Peruvian salt that I bought in Peru. This stuff. Okay, this is from, I don't know whether it's from the sea or from mountain salt, but it's natural salt crystals. I bought this in Lima. That was 4 years ago, and I just finished it. You can see there's a little bit at the bottom there. So anyway, that's how much I've used in 4 years because I was in Peru in 2016. So if I want saltiness, I use something else. Normally it's soy sauce. But even soy sauce, there are many types of soy sauce, and you can get the low salt soy sauce. And I bought some, was Kikkoman brand a few days ago. I bought it on Tuesday. I'll show you the bottle if I can find it. Yep, here it is. This is low salt Kikkoman. Everything's in Japanese except for one label. Where is it? The label is... Yep. There. Low salt soy sauce, 400 ml, 450 ml. Anyway, it was 20 ringgit for this. But you can also get this other type, this one. Everything's also in Japanese. This is soy sauce for sashimi. So soy sauce for sashimi tends to have less salt than other types of soy salt. And the Japanese also make something called tamari, which is made of soy without wheat or made with wheat without soy. I can't tell. I mean, it's just more expensive and it tastes the same, and I can't bother. So the reason why I don't use salt, because salt in itself is like poison, but I use salty stuff. So today I use the green olives, which is salty, because the green olives also has some good lipids in it. So that's the whole idea of eating whole foods. You know, you just eat the foods which have the nutrients you need rather than the single nutrient that you need on its own. Okay, because many things need other things for your body to absorb it. A good example is calcium. You can't just eat, if you want calcium, someone who's very reductionist in their thinking said go and eat stone. You can get lots of calcium from stone, but to absorb calcium you need vitamin D. And one of the reasons why I ordered this stuff, which just arrived today, I'm so happy. I ordered it on Saturday and it arrived just now at 2:45 by Skynet. Skynet's really efficient. It's iHerbs. Okay, it's my vitamin D supplement as well as my resveratrol for my eyes, as well as for my as well as lutein for my eyes. Anyway, coming back to whole foods, you know, like if you take air tebu, which is crushed sugar cane juice, okay, it will have all the coenzymes that will help your body absorb the glucose into your cells. But if you take sucrose, which is table sugar, it won't have all the other enzymes and phytonutrients, antioxidants, water, whatever else. It's just pure sucrose crystals. And then when it's like that, it's poison because it doesn't have all these other friends which your body needs to be able to deal with it. So when you take it on its own and it doesn't have the stuff you need to deal with it, then it becomes poison, toxic to your body. So that's the whole idea of whole foods as opposed to reductionist thinking in nutrition. And if you want to know more about it, I recommend you get the book by Thomas Colin Campbell called The Future of Nutrition. The first half of the book is about how big pharma and big food have just screwed up everything and poison people's mind by putting a lot of propaganda and misinformation out there. But the second half of the book is how you can what do you call it, fix your life through nutrition. But to get into that topic, it's better you read his earlier books, the China Study as well as Whole. Whole is devoted solely on whole food, so if you're into whole foods, get that book. Anyway, I'm gonna have my second bowl now, so see you next time. Bye.